Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long year. Oh, so many a man stole his fate. I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment and died with a pain. I made damn sure that Pilate washed his hands and sealed his fate. Pleased to meet you, hope you guess my name. What's in you is just the nature of my game.
In the castle, Manchester, with the Perps. So hi guys.
Hello. Hello. We're not lightweights.
well, he nicked a bottle of cooking wine the other week. That's he could put away beer like it's nothing, but drank some cooking wine. Started getting deep.
I think it was actually called
deep, falling off the steps.
Yeah, red drinking tonic.
Started playing a different song.
But beer, he'll drink anyone on the table, to be fair.
You know it's getting bad when you nick the mouthwash as well.
Red drinking tonic. I wake up in the morning, I just turn to the mouthwash, man.
When we last recorded, these did some game where each beer they tipped one off for their hands.
Yeah.
And he had a full body tat of all of it. These two had him out of 5 and falling down the stairs. I would have done all that.
So you do that thing when one of you falls asleep and you start drawing moustaches?
No, we're not in a front.
My cousin once shaved off one of his eyebrows.
Oh shit, yeah, James Thompson.
Yeah, he's still never forgiven him.
No, I haven't forgiven him. If you're watching, James.
So introduce yourselves then, guys. Tell us your name and what you do in the band.
I'm Harry, I'm the bass player. And I play the sooo pretty well as well. Nice that. These guys are from like Sale, Alton kind of way.
Yeah.
They found me in the hills, shagging a sheep. It's a story. And that's how I get to be in the band. I'm Tom, I'm the guitarist in the band, and I'm from Sale, Altrincham. Always.
I'm Alex, I'm the drummer in chief from Halsey. Yeah.
I'm Seb, I'm the singer, singing the songs. Sometimes play guitar, but
Right, the theme tune, sing the theme tune.
I've been replaced by a robot because I broke my hand, and now I'm replaced by a backing track. Well, no, we're not.
The robot's doing a really good job, I'll tell you.
The robot's called Tom.
You guys are cousins then, is that right?
Me and Seb are cousins.
Yeah. Cool.
So tell me then, guys, how did you all get together as a band?
Well, we obviously myself and Seb are cousins. Alex,
Unfortunately, known each other since birth.
Yeah. A very long time, too long maybe. Don't know. Alex and I were went to school together, so we were in like heavy metal bands and all that embarrassing stuff when we were like 14, 15.
I still think we sounded awesome.
Some of it did, some of it really didn't. Mainly my vocals, to be fair.
Yeah,
So we had a bit of a sort of musical history, and then we all went off to college, uni and stuff. Seb started coming into my bedroom like, oh, I've written this song, and I was like,
okay.
You've not written a song.
Tom, I've written a song. What the fuck you doing in my house?
Just kept crawling through the window and just going.
I did literally once walked into his house and ate his stepdad's pasta and walked straight back out. But I wasn't coming in whispering about done songs. He'd give it, and in fact, his Simon thinks one of your old guitars. So I was just trying to teach myself how to play guitar and started.
Is that the one I smashed the other week?
Yeah, I think it was. And I came out to Tom and saying I've written a few songs. He's like, you can't even play the guitar, what you're talking about, which, to be fair, is still sort of true now. But then we just started working on a few songs, and we were like, we'll put a band together, why not?
Yeah.
So we found a few of our mates at the time, got together a band called The Core. Don't try and find any videos. Because
There might still be some out there.
I know where to find them.
None of them are on
We've
YouTube.
tried to hide them, but people just want to see it. So, I'm joking. But yeah, and then he went to uni and that sort of fell through. We started another one, and then found him, like you said, in Macclesfield somewhere.
So I come back from uni, and I'd gone to get this new guitar from PMT in Salford. I was with Seb at the time. We were staying at SB's, and we just decided should we give this thing another go? In terms of bands, and we both agreed that we wanted to do it. And I was like, right, well, we need a drummer, we need a bass player.
I've just got back
So
from
I
uni as
just,
well.
he just got back from
Got a
uni, and I
text.
just thought we'd worked with we'd worked with another drummer before that, and that just wasn't going to happen again. So I just got in touch with Alex, and I was saying, do you fancy being percussionist in chief? And as you just heard, that's what he still thinks he is.
I know.
He's pretty decent at it, and then.
Cheers, mate.
But it took us a bit longer to find a bass player. We're just in the various pubs in Macclesfield. Word was heard that there was a young bass player looking for a band, and we dropped him a message and ended up working out. So, here he is. In fact, why don't you wear your B&Q uniform to give?
I'm sure I'd have to break the casing. It's Could. I've got a collection. I've got B&Q out now. I've got a pizza
Magnet kitchen.
Waynesboro's got all the different names.
All your different super suits.
Sponsored by Magnet.
So the name Perps, where does this come from? It's quite unusual.
Well, it doesn't actually really mean anything.
It does.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
We suggested.
naming a band is harder than being in a fucking band.
We'd written 5 songs before we came up with it.
Yeah, we were going through about a million different names a week. What do you think about this? And everyone had a different opinion. It was just we went for Blue Streets for a bit, and then we realised no, and then I don't know. So I think it was actually Simon. Credit to him. He said the Perpetrators. But then I was like, it sounds a bit too rocky for what we are, yeah. A bit more drinking Monster Energy, goth sort of stuff. But then you said the Perps, and we thought, yeah, that sounds decent. And then you've said, what is it, in perpetuity, which means forever.
Yeah,
so we've got to go with that.
It's slightly posh for the Rolling Stones, Gather No Moss, so in perpetuity means will last forever. So subliminally, the Perps is really short for in perpetuity.
So what we really should just have answered is that's what it means.
Rolling Stones connection.
Yeah, you got the
It's
top
my
one.
favourite band. We're going to have to bring SB in a minute as well. You can't see SB in the shop. Yeah.
We need you, I think, in that show.
Wanna get a shine back off his head?
I'm not bothered. It's more like cock in the corner I'm worried about. I wasn't talking about Eric.
So I've heard you say on your channel, you've actually covered the Smiths. Please, let me get what I want. So I'm assuming you're quite inspired by the Smiths, is that right?
Yeah, I do. I love the Smiths. You love the Smiths as well, don't you? You keep playing that. What's that bass riff you keep whacking out every time we practice?
I wish I was in another band.
I can't remember what it's called. I don't do it. It's my dad's 50th this year, so he wants to put on the Smiths cover band. So I'm
Is it
gonna get involved in
Charming
that.
Man?
No. It's the Barbary Starts at Home.
Yeah.
It's called.
But Tom's never really got the Smiths. I love them, and the reason I did that cover was more. It was in lockdown at the time. I was just feeling sorry for myself, and I thought everyone else is sort of feeling sorry for themselves and say that. And
It was a great time.
I was more thinking about the pub. I was just like, please, give me what I want, which is the pub at the time. And I did a proper emotional cover of it.
From the heart.
From the heart,
Yeah.
but really I was just feeling sorry for myself, to be honest.
So what are your other inspirations musically then? So I know you're not keen on the Smiths then. You must like Johnny Marr.
No, I'm not. No, I do like Johnny Marr. In fact, when I went to see Noel Gallagher at Manchester Arena, he actually brought Johnny Marr on, and that was amazing. And you know, I don't disrespect the Smiths in any way. The music's just never done it for me, and I'm sure it's the same with a lot of bands for different people.
Who's your inspiration then?
Are you a Slash fan though? Did I
Yeah.
read that? Yeah,
Big Slash fan.
Yeah, yeah.
Very big Slash.
Yeah.
Every Halloween he comes to Slash.
We got the best.
Exactly.
Every Halloween he's got that wig on.
I mean, the first, Seb, when I first started playing the guitar, every time I used to meet him, he was like, "Will you just stop playing that Slash song all the time?" Every time I come in, it's do.
Just copying Slash's cover of the Godfather theme last night at practice.
Yeah,
That was cracking.
that's been creeping, hasn't it?
Mm,
But no,
brilliant.
obviously it's difficult being from Manchester and not being like everybody comparing you to obviously some of the big names from around here. We don't want that, but we are influenced by those kinds
All
of
of
people.
them,
Obviously,
yeah. I love all of them.
we love all of them, but I don't not love the Smiths. I'm just the music doesn't do it for me like.
You're
Like the Roses or Oasis do, the Smiths just don't.
But I think you can tell in all our songs, there's loads of different, each song is sort of a different influence.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I
so
think
Alex
that,
is proper influenced by heavy metal. That was his first. You're like
When I started playing, it was
I love hip hop. That was like what
Yeah,
I
and
was
that's what
used to
tells the
listen
fusion
to.
of genres. You've got that kind of Vaccines vibe where they just kind of mash it up.
Yeah. Because a lot of people have said to us none of your songs sound the same.
I
That's
like that. I
so-
love that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's boring otherwise.
Yeah.
For
Right,
us,
Like
just trying to
making
do
it,
stuff out, we want it to sound different each time. So cut it first. Everyone thought, alright, when they first heard that, it was you're going to be a funk, sort of funky band. But then the one we came after was more proper old school, 90s, proper Manchester vibe. And then after it was it's changed loads. So we have got loads of different. I know it's cliche to say, but we just do.
It's
like it all.
Yeah, it's wicked and it works and it gets the crowd smashing. I've heard about her smashing, so
She's going to be the main one later.
yeah, I'm gonna be alright.
Causing a
She'll be
ruckus.
dragging me
I hope
away.
so.
If you don't get at least 4 people kicked out, then I won't be happy.
Okay. We'll see what we can do.
No, we want to keep them in.
So, can you pick the best gig that you've done together? Is the one that stands out particularly?
I reckon Club Academy for me. Is probably the
Yeah,
best
that was the one where people
Yeah,
were
yeah.
moshing.
Club Academy.
Yeah.
That actually felt like that felt real. That was it. It was.
Well,
On
there was
the tour,
just a load of students from, because it's obviously in the SU from Manchester.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was just a flood of students just came in, so we were on last, and whatever day of the week it
Yeah.
was Friday or a Saturday, so it was absolutely
Just
rad.
a
People
brilliant
just
night, that.
Yeah.
And it was
bouncing round, jumping round.
one of those.
Right.
It was one of those looking at us. Everyone was free. Everyone got a ticket. Everyone was up for it, and it was just
Yeah.
This feels like a fucking proper gig.
Oh,
This, do you know what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah,
It was
amazing.
really good.
Weirdly enough, on the
That
tour, we did.
I felt horrendous in work the next day.
Still
That's the
tuned
sign
in.
of a really good show.
So it's one of them where you want to get off the stage and watch yourself.
I know, yeah.
Oh, I've watched the videos.
Really was. I get that a lot though. I'm always we just did a gig recently in Leeds, and SB was saying the sound out front was amazing, and I'm always like, I wish I could get out there and hear it.
Yeah,
When you stood on stage, you got your earplugs in, and you're like, I don't actually know. I can only hear what I want through my monitor, which is just me, and I want to hear what it actually sounds like as a.
Weird enough, the one in Leeds, we did one in Manchester on the tour.
Oh,
the
the
one
Leeds
in
one
Leeds
was
was
cracking.
probably better.
In the end, it actually was.
Yeah.
From the start, we were just we'd already done a gig in Wrexham the night before, which was a bit odd. To describe it with one word would probably be odd. So everything that happened that was weird, anyone there just described it as it's Wrexham, that's so they're actually Wrexham.
What do you think your favourite show was?
Probably that. Maybe it'll be tonight though. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I've got a
that we've
feeling
already
about
done.
tonight.
that we've already done.
It's hard to say.
Don't know. It's hard to say.
Smash.
Maybe because it's that Smash is my home turf, so it's all the.
It's always a good
Have
gig.
you been in Mash?
that's
Always
it.
good.
No, where's that?
In Macclesfield.
No, I haven't heard of it.
It's really good in there.
Yeah.
So check it out.
Yeah.
So the Cut It video, now I've noticed it features you in this amazing flowery jumper.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's
Don't,
truly
don't know
incredible.
about that.
He lost the bet.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
My big question was, how long did it take you to knit it?
Like, it wasn't actually me that knitted it. It was so it was 50 blind nuns. I've been knitting it since the 90s,
Right.
and I had to pay.
Lord of the Rings.
No, I just bought a face sauce.
Oh, there probably was 50 by
No, I bought a face off and we woke up with about 2 hours sleep, so I put it on. But I like it.
Nice, I like it. Right, you rock it.
It's made a few
Yeah.
appearances though now.
Yeah, it has, yeah.
A few too many.
So, guys, the next question is the bad way video. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty epic.
Oh yes.
So tell us about that dress.
Oh, that was just hilarious.
Who was wearing the dress, by the way?
That was it.
You.
Well, we all wear it at some point. We all switch it up. But the main one wearing it is he loves putting on dresses.
With the wig, just to complete
He's
the
got the
look.
body for it.
Yeah.
It's not listed.
He put on my. We went to Rudyard Lake and he put on my girlfriend's leotard.
Ball poking out his side of it.
She immediately threw it away when we got home.
Is she actually?
Yeah.
I don't blame her.
Throw it on the fire.
But yeah, it was more. So we were trying to think of an idea for it. It's about like, having a mad night out. My mum's a childminder. She's got all sorts of like dressing up gear.
Yeah.
So we just brought a load of shite and thought, right, we'll just.
Does she
Sam,
have
who
that
just met.
Spice Girls then, with it being the Union Jack?
I think she wore it to the Spice Girls. Her and my sisters all went as a different Spice Girl,
Right.
and then obviously he went as the fifth Spice Girl or whatever. But Sam, who you just met a second ago, he does all our videography and stuff. He sat in the back of SB's car and just like filmed us as we ran at it, and we just changed like all different costumes.
Great.
Worst was when they left us. They obviously drove back. And they left us walking through town like that. I just kept going up to Gee, Jesus coming up to go and go, acting like it was nothing weird about that. Sorry.
Yeah, it was a weird one. That it felt so awkward at the time doing that.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause obviously, you're right in the Manchester City Centre.
At first,
So many people just looking at you, like, just going past, going.
saw people looking out the windows down. It was
Yeah.
But it always seems to come together. It's the same with the recent video.
I'll tell you a funny story about that night. You know the last shot of it where we all fall out of the lift?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, when
yeah.
we first got into that lift and Sam was like, right, well, when I say go, well, I'm going to open the lift and then just flop out of it. Got in the lift, we all got positioned. And then just went lift going up. We're like, what the fuck? Right, so we're going all the way to the top of this car park.
This
The door was open, we're all like sat in the lift like this, and there's this couple there. No instructor, I'm not man.
See, I
It's like we're filming a video, sorry.
Yes.
Close the lift.
just went, I think I missed this one. Just let us go back down.
Sorry about that, love.
So tell us about your cover artwork then. So I understand it's been done by SB. Preston Burns.
Yes.
He was present in the room, by the way, guys. He's off camera.
We can get us.
Certainly the fifth member of the band, without a doubt. So tell us about the artwork there, guys.
Yeah, it's to do with the song was like some complicated meaning, like about it's all puppets, no strings. So it was like about religious stuff and like Adam and Eve. I can't even think what it's even about.
Did you write the song?
Yeah,
You don't know what it's about?
I
You
do.
do?
It's what is it about again?
Was it another
It was,
you
it was about basically.
lockdown?
It was,
meaning's so big,
it was
you
basically
lost
that we were given a choice. It sounds a bit like going on about it, but we were given a choice between either living in perfect harmony or having evil in the world or not, and we chose evil.
Right.
You know, with you know the story about
Yeah,
Eve, don't you?
yeah.
So it was basically like that, and it was to do with like the hand with the puppet, and we cut our strings basically just for menial stuff like having sex and drinking wine, and that's in the lyrics. So Simon, we basically said that to Simon, and he drew up this thing. He's an alright artist, to be fair.
SB, you need to come here and say
Where do
hello
I
to
stand?
the
I
camera.
need to
Just
stand.
come here and say hello. You've got to meet the legend that is
I'm not a
SB.
legend.
We keep talking about
Don't
it.
underplay yourself.
Come
Come
on,
on.
SB, you can just rock your head
come and
Hello.
perch.
Hello.
Wow, what happened to the band?
Come and sit down, flower.
T-shirt. I only did that piece.
This is
part.
our dad.
He's our dad now as well.
In fairness,
We've adopted
the
him.
artwork,
Daddy.
all the artwork for the other, all the cover art. Can you give that? All the other cover artworks been inspired by.
That's the difference over there.
Seb's girlfriend did the Lip Swan. Alex did a derivative of that for the EP. Sam Green, who's just gone, has done miracles with.
Yeah, he's not
imagery
making
for
any
some
kind of
releases.
bad way.
Okay.
So I can take credit for all puppets in terms of its actual concept, and then Sam helped me digitise it.
Oh,
The rest
yeah,
of it's
yeah,
been
yeah.
done by. I mean, it's kind of typical.
And Alex did the Lucky
It's an
Ones
indie band,
one as
Yeah.
well.
Well, no, I didn't do the
Yeah.
art.
Yeah.
I edited
Well,
it.
so-
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
Alex.
I
Hills.
think people
Like
like
just
that.
a
Like
minute or
fans
That's the
like
nice
those.
thing. No one's telling us what to do.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Like Seb said, we do have arguments. We don't agree with everything, but fundamentally, there's 5 of us and we vote on stuff.
Yeah.
And so, do you like that? No, yes, no. And silence is
It's a
generally.
democracy.
Yeah, it is a democracy. That's how it works. That's true.
That's
how it
good
works.
though, sharing it all. And you even share socks, don't you, Aspen?
We do,
Yeah.
apparently, yes. In fact, there's bound to be another pair of socks in this room tonight.
Mine are a pair, I'm just confirming that.
Mine are
Get
also
next
a pair.
And I believe I own that pair.
Mine are my little brother's Star
At
Wars.
the start of the night, anyway.
So this moves on to the next question as well. Quirky stuff about you. Have you got any party tricks, any of you? What are your things you must pull out just to, you know?
Simon pulled
show
something out,
everyone?
but it's not bad.
They're not them tricks.
No, do it.
I don't know. I like getting my guitar out when I'm absolutely.
Oh, he does the solo. He does the solo. Aaron can play the solo. We've already mentioned.
Yeah, play the song.
Are you any good?
Well, I can do God Save Our Gracious Queen.
We need you to send us a version of this and we'll feature it on our channel.
Alex can't make it up my very, very steep stairs in Maxwell when he's had too many wines. We've had to sort of catch it.
That's not a party trick, but yeah.
Well, it depends on you.
I talk a lot of bollocks if that's a party trick. But no, not really.
My
Do you two have any
party tricks accents. I always try and do.
See, it's an hard question, isn't
I'm pretty good at the
it?
kazoo, I am. I'm pretty damn good
Kazoo?
at
What
the
is the
kazoo,
kazoo? Is
yeah.
that a yogurt drink you drink?
No, it's a kazoo.
She does, really.
Ah, you do, yeah.
Zazu, you know the kazoo?
Is that Zazu? He's from, what's it, Lion
Lion
King?
King, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, the kazoo is something different. You know, it's kind of like they've got these party games. So you, at the Christmas, you pull out like
you gotta
somebody
do the
picks a
tune.
card out and
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
the tune. Yeah,
Right,
people
yeah.
always get it when I'm on the kazoo. That's a fair skill, isn't it? That's
Oh, Tom can do accents.
That's what I just said, but nobody listened to you.
Right, don't worry, mate.
Accents is my party trick.
Well, go on then, give us an act.
Oh, you knew you were going to get
I'm
that.
gonna cut away,
Any accent in the UK.
Top of
Not
morning
Stoke.
to you. Top of the morning. What about an Irish accent? Either?
North or south.
Whoa!
Very particular.
Go south.
So it's kind of like, it's nice to meet you guys tonight.
Oh.
I'm kind of like, I'm shitting myself a bit about playing downstairs tonight. I know we're gonna smash it. Do you think we're gonna smash it?
Absolutely.
Right, no. No.
Northern Ireland, that's gonna be a bit more depressing. We're gonna be shite. We're gonna be shite. The band downstairs are shite. You're shite. I'm going down for an ale in a minute and I'm fucking off because I'm sick of the day.
Yeah, let's call it.
Oh, not bad. So guys, what have you got on your playlist at the moment? Who are you listening to? Any new acts that you've got? Anybody's inspiring you at the moment?
I don't really listen to anything post 80s at the moment.
I'm listening to.
That's actually really good.
Toto Africa's his favourite
Yeah.
song.
That's a
He's
belter.
got to go. He's got to get some calls, make some calls. He's the man in charge.
I'm listening to the Royston Club. Do you know them? They're quite Indie-ish, but another one is the man signed to Alan McGee. I've been listening to a lot of them. It's quite punky. Do that. Future is not what it was. Can't remember what the name is now. They're in my playlist. And I've also just recently made a playlist just with hip hop, just all the old 90s ones. I think a lot of
So who are your hip hop songs are like?
the new ones is like Dave, like a bit of Dave. Not mental. Not
Oh,
mental. And just like all the old school ones like Eminem, 50 Cent, all that bit of immortal technique.
Beastie Boys.
No.
I like Beastie Boys.
I love
These guys though.
No.
Yeah, I'm not Beastie
Eric
Boys
B.
fan.
I've heard them. Beastie Boys are on the Co-op playlist. Every
there you
time
go.
I'm in Co-op, they're on. So they're not. Anything that's on the Co-op
Is that really
playlist is not on my
They got a
playlist.
deal
Alright.
with the co-op. Let's hope you never make it to the podcast.
No, in fact, if they pay good money, then
Oh,
fucking
okay.
put it on there. You don't mind. Yeah. Hashtag Co-op.
Maybe Eric can get you a B&Q or
Yeah. No, there's a reason he used to work on these jobs.
So apart from the co-op then, I know you're gonna, strive to get there one day eventually,
Yeah.
guys. But I know you're playing here tonight, but where else can your fans see you? Where else can we catch you?
Yeah, Wall
Definitely.
Glasgow's alright.
Yeah.
Glasgow's the pinnacle, innit? Let's
Yeah.
face it.
After
Start
Stoke.
off with MEN, maybe.
After Stoke, yeah.
Nah, so we'll be on at MASH, the place in Macclesfield that we spoke to you about before. So we're organising like a, not Christmas, but a Christmas-ish sort of time, sort of sign the year off gig there, because it was one of the first gigs we ever did. We know the guys that run it. We love
It was
Macclesfield.
the first one we ever did.
The first ever, was it? First proper one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna finish the year off with a gig there, and then we're booked in. We've got a gig at Retro, which is just around the corner in
Yeah, you
town.
played that
Oh,
already,
okay.
didn't you?
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
final night of our tour. So we're playing there again on the 15th of Jan. So that's kind of like the next two that we've got planned, and then hopefully after that we did have a gig at Deaf Institute, a headline gig. It was meant to be last October.
Last June.
July or something, wasn't it?
Last June.
But we had to rearrange it due to COVID and everything like that.
June 2020
But
it was.
we really still want to have that opportunity because we've never played there
Yeah,
before.
it's a new venue, isn't it?
And I've
I've
just
never actually been, but I've heard
I've
it's
seen
I'd
people
absolutely
on it.
love to
Yeah.
do a gig there. So hopefully the guys are still going to put us on for that. So that should be like, what is it, February, March time. So yeah.
Hey, so
Have you got any future releases?
Loads. Recording on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Finishing, finishing the one we were doing the other week.
Yeah, the
We'll
last
wait
song
for
was like
Saturday.
tonight.
So you'll hear that later on.
Material for later.
Yeah.
We look forward to
Laid
it.
down the drums and bass for a couple more as well.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing those over the next
We're doing a very, very new song tonight as well.
brand new.
We started
Never
what, 2
played it
weeks
live
ago?
before.
Maybe 2-3
Yeah.
weeks ago, but we've only had a couple of shots, but it just sounds so good. We're just gonna whack it in, you know.
Wait, well, cut that bit out if it sounds shit later. It sounded alright in practice, we don't know.
We've even let
That'll be
Seb
good.
have an acoustic guitar for it. She's
Yeah.
had a bit of
We'll be moshing anyway. We'll be
Yeah.
loving it.
You won't mosh
It's
today.
not a moshy one. Get your lighters out for this one.
Yeah.
In Stoke, they even moshed when John Power played an acoustic set.
Yeah.
Well, we need more people from Stoke.
Is that
What
just
a
how
mosh,
things
that's
are
right.
going in
That's just
Stoke?
how we do it in Stoke. So literally the
Fair
next
enough.
day he was interviewed in Liverpool and they said, oh, what's the best gig you've ever played? And he said, do you know what, I played Full Moon last night in
Yeah.
Stoke and it was an acoustic set and they were moshing, there were pints going everywhere.
Yeah.
It was absolutely
You do a full
wild.
moon party in Stoke? Like what, like
No,
Thailand?
it's
Venue.
Oh, right.
So yeah,
Oh, well,
seriously,
what beach is there in Stoke?
Funny you, man.
Hey, that
Stoke
would
is the
just
place
the one
to
at
live.
Walk.
that'd be cool if we had like a venue or it was like a beach. That would
Yeah.
be really cool.
Set it up.
Yeah, that'd be
No,
cool.
it reminds me of it. Wakestock. When I went Wakestock and seen it was like the first festival I went to, and seen Ed Sheeran when it wasn't like that big at the time.
Yeah.
And everyone was doing you what in between Angels to like the 18. You know, the most like, the Angels are like you what. It's like just didn't go.
Yeah.
I got involved anyway.
That's
There we
Stoke.
go.
That
Yeah, I
would
think
get
we're all
that
from
Stoke,
Stoke.
Yeah, they probably were.
Good crowd, it definitely is.
Yeah, so I know, guys, you've had like a little setback with COVID, but you're picking back up, and you kind of are in a very established band now. So, what advice could you give to people getting into it?
keep plugging away.
Just gotta keep.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, even when it does feel like it's nothing's happening or it's getting, you know, you've got no gigs
We're still
coming
just
in.
trying to get into it ourselves.
Yeah,
Like, we don't
yeah.
want to stop there. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
yes, like you say, it's just plugging away.
yeah, definitely.
You gotta
Keep recording, keep gigging.
yeah, keep your
Yeah.
material
Yeah.
coming, keep things fresh, and basically like plan things in advance, make sure you've got things set out for like, the next
Deadlines.
couple of months.
And remember, it's fun at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah.
rather it becomes
If you're
a lot
not
of the
enjoying
time-
it, then give up.
A lot of the time, you get bogged down in arguing with each other about certain things and like menial things. Then you gotta realise it's, you know, it's not our job yet. It's a hobby, so you know, you take it too
I like that, it's
serious.
not our job yet.
But I remember one of the producer that we work with, Mark, who's absolutely brilliant. He's produced all our stuff, and he's now like kind of part of the team in a sense.
Yeah.
And we were all arguing about something. I think it was about a year ago. We were all arguing about something that we thought was dead important, and he just went, "Hey, do you not enjoy being in a band?"
Yeah.
And we were all like, "Oh shit, yeah, no, I do." I kinda do.
Yeah.
But it was kind of nice having that somebody that's not part of us, but that is working with us. And he just went, "Lads, do you not enjoy being in a band?" And it's kind of like,
I don't remember that, but now you said it. It's quite a good.
it's all. He's probably aiming it at you today.
It's hard sometimes and it's frustrating, and you want to do your best, don't you, all the time? So it's like sometimes it's like, oh, this is hard, but actually you're living a dream. You know, you're doing it, aren't you?
That's
So,
it. Well, that's it. That's why we're here.
so what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna like put on our page about your upcoming gigs and your recording your new stuff and where people can see you and whatever. Check out your links. But before we go and come to watch you upstairs, is it upstairs?
Downstairs.
Downstairs.
You can go
Before we
upstairs
go
if you want.
downstairs. Yeah, we'll be upstairs. that
I
way
think there's
too.
a better band on upstairs.
I'm sure they said we're all up here. We just want to ask you some. I think we found
fire
out. Yeah,
round.
I think we
Fire
found out a lot about you. You've got bags of personality, all of you. Even SB, you know, he don't like being in the limelight.
He loves it really.
I thought he was on the phone.
So yeah, we're going to ask you some quick fire
So
questions.
we're going to start with Seb. We'll go through each of you, and then we're just going to give you an option: text or call. So
Text.
text
Used to be
and-
call, but text now. I don't want to call the house. So anyway.
Quick fire, mate.
Text. Oh yeah. Quick fire, go on. Sorry.
Alright.
Alex.
Manchester or London?
Manchester.
You got to say that.
Obviously. Traitor if not.
Yeah. True.
Night in or night out?
Night out.
Night out, okay.
Oh, this is a good one for me now.
Go
The
on.
Beatles or the Stones?
Beatles.
Oh,
My guy.
you cut me deep.
I'm the snake.
Oh, no offence or anything.
They are pretty.
No offence to any Stones out there.
They're both pretty. Eh?
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Ketchup or brown sauce?
Brown sauce.
Let's think about that.
Depends with what.
Depends on what.
Like, depends on what, but say, you can't live without
Ice
one.
cream. I like ice cream.
Brilliant. None of them.
This is quick fire round because there's so everything.
Yeah.
Just so chatty,
We're
aren't
going to do quick Netflix or YouTube.
Yeah, Netflix.
Netflix.
we? Long hair or short hair?
Short hair.
What about when you're listening to Slash show? What about, you know?
I've not had much choice in the matter, to be quite honest. Don't let me slash wig's gone. Dig it back out.
Tie or bow tie?
Depends on the occasion. Overall, you look like a bit of a dildo if you wear a bow tie.
Just
mate.
quick.
Let's go tie.
Just a bit of one.
Let's go tie.
And I reckon all of you's got to answer this one. Whiskey or champagne?
Whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
Whiskey.
Oh, champagne.
Whiskey or fast.
Irish or Scotch.
Definitely champagne.
Oh yeah.
Guys, that was ace.
Thanks very much.
Nice one.
Cheers.
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 Thank you very
So you
much.
say,
Pleased to meet
Meet
you.
you too.
Yeah, thanks very much.
thanks guys, cheers, nice, thank you.
Pleased to meet